One of the conflicts of interest that really can impact clients when they're trying to shop for insurance is what we call the broker quality paradox. As background, we've talked already some about the fact that insurance pricing is very flexible, very subjective. A great deal of ability of underwriters to adjust your rates if they feel you're a better business, or to raise your rates if they feel you're not. And in that environment, as we've talked before, with pricing being so subjective and variable, the amount of effort put in on your behalf by the broker makes a big difference. We've talked about the fact that you can make literally hundreds of arguments to help drive pricing down, to help that underwriter look at your risk in a better light. And so, logically, since effort matters so much, better, more experienced brokers are going to be capable of doing a better job. But there are really good reasons why good, talented brokers often decide they get to a point in their career where they've been so successful, they decide they're no longer going to compete for business. They're going to suddenly, they decide, and we hear this at times, that they only want to take a broker of record letter, meaning they want to take over the account and be responsible for the account and not have to compete with other brokers. The reasons for that are quite logical. Once a good, talented broker has built a sizable book of business, if you consider the fact that doing the right job, building the right arguments, putting them in writing, really putting in a great effort on an account can take 20 to 60 hours of a broker's time. And if a broker is bidding on a new piece of business and that good, talented broker puts in 20 to 60 hours and is unsuccessful, then it's obviously the broker does not get paid a dime. Very daunting, what we call risk-reward proposition for the broker. Insurance bidding is quite different than, say, bidding in construction. In construction, a plumbing contractor puts together specs and puts a bid out there, and that might represent at most 10% of the job. So if they don't get the bid, they're not out that much. In insurance, bidding on a new account can represent 70 to 90% of the annual total work that will be put in on behalf of that account. So it's a different dynamic. And since effort is so important in terms of driving down pricing, in terms of creating all of these arguments that can drive down pricing, you want the best, most experienced brokers. But what clients don't realize is that many of those brokers have reached a level in their career where they've taken themselves largely, if not entirely, largely out of competing for business. So what happens? What happens is clients end up getting approached by brokers who are either new to the industry or are less successful over time. Not always, but we see it quite a bit, that a lot of the brokers who ask to bid are often less experienced or less talented or less successful. And obviously, these brokers are either less capable or less willing to put in the work, the high quality work at building arguments that we think makes the difference in terms of arriving at the lowest possible price for a client. So, remember we've said before that underwriters will tell you that probably 70 to 90% of the applications they get are bare bones, are just the facts and figures plus loss runs. There's no argumentation whatsoever. There's no additional information offered by the broker. And so it's a real challenge for clients. This broker quality paradox is a real challenge for clients. We have some recommendations on how to overcome that later on in the section titled the quote process.